Angie here. I'm going to just use some of these Hunkydory pop-outs today, just for quickness, because yesterday I was doing a card and I was inspired by a card that Jill Harrop had made, and I'd not seen one before, the way it was folded, so I thought I'd have a go. But in doing that, I found folding it a different way, slightly different to what she'd done, a brand new, concept, if you like. I've not seen it before, you may have done, but I'm going to do this anyway to show you just a different way of folding cards. So I've cut some panels already, just to try and save some time. You don't want to watch me cutting out things, panels and things. So let me just show you what I did. So I start off with my A4 piece of card, and I score it at halfway, which is just shy of the 6 inches. It's about 2 mil under 6 inches, I believe. Score down there, and then let me try and think. I wanted to mark out, so what I want to do is I want to make this card so it folds up to fit into a 5x5 envelope, or a C5 envelope, whatever you call it, 5x5 envelope. So I want to mark this at 5 inches, which is there, because I will need to cut up to that point, but also this needs to come off at 5 inches as well. So what I'm going to do is just take off we make this card so it's 5 inches rather than 6. So mark up at 5. Take that bit off, that's rubbish. Get rid of that. So I've now got 5 by 8. I think it's just I think 8 1/4, isn't it? 8 1/4. I'm going to take some of that off as well, but not until I've made my folds. Yeah, 8 1/4, a full size. So, right, where I've made that mark there, you probably can't see it on there, but I can see it. That is a 5x5 square. So I'm going to cut this little piece off here. Just going to, and that is at the, this is at the fold line. I'm going to just take that whole fold out because I need a bit of a gap between the two anyway. So right, so I've now got, when I open my card, I've got this. So I'm going to score across here and then halfway again on both sides. So I'm scoring on that line there. Level, that line there. Now I want that to be, I think it needs to be 3.5 and 3.5. Let's have a look what we've got left. Make sure that's lined up there on that edge. So this is now just over 3. So score at 1.5 inches. Oh, that's 1. Yeah, 1.5 inches. And again there. Now I'm going to be slightly longer that end than I need to be. Right, so the original idea that I saw was that she'd folded a valley and a mountain. Yeah, so you've got a slight overhang there. So you need to snip that off as well. Same on the other side. A valley and a mountain. And the idea was that when you make your card up and the card stands like this from your perspective, it would look like this. You see that? But let me just take this excess bit off here first, so we know where we're at. In fact, I'll use my scissors to do it so I know exactly where I'm at. Level that bit off, so we know then we've got exactly 5 by 5. When the card's closed, we've got 5 by 5. Get that off there. You can cut it off level with your card then, and you know you can't go wrong. Right, so when this all folds up, it's a 5 by 5 square to go in your envelope. Now the original idea that I saw, like I say, was to decorate your card up. You just decorate these 2 front panels, and these, you know, that one you don't have to, but you can if you wish, but the front one definitely. And you have your card, so when it's standing it's like that. Something different. Quite nice. But when I was playing with it last night, I can't show you the card because it's a DT card and it's a product that hasn't come out yet, so I can't show you the one I did. But I decided I wanted it to open this way, because I found that with it being that way, when you're looking at your pictures, there seems to be, it goes away from you rather than, it's like, you know what I mean, you can't really see it well. I didn't think so. So I thought, well, I want it to go that way. But to go that way, you've got these extra flaps in the way. So what I did was put the card together and cut a big V in there. Just go put the 2 together and just literally cut across to meet that in the middle, up where that crease starts there. Straight through both those 2 bits there. So now, when you open it, you've got that big V there. So when you do this, that might need to do a bit more, might need to cut a bit more off. Your card will stand like that. I'm going to make that a little bit deeper so I can then have the card like that. So let's go a little bit deeper. You can do this to as deep as you want, depends how far you want your card to open. I'm going to just go a bit more like that. Okay. So now, when you put your card, when it's all built up, you place your cards together, it will open and sit like that. It's got a nice corner. See? Hope you can see that. Let's bring it down a bit. There you go. So decorate it. You might want to decorate the front one as well. Actually, I think I probably will, because otherwise you're going to give somebody a card, they're going to see it and think, what's that? Because all the decoration is going to be on the inside, but I'll just concentrate on the inside for now. So my 5 by 5 panels, which I've already cut, they might be slightly over or under. I think that's good to go. should be right. Let's see if that matches up with that. No, it's totally different, but I don't care. So they're going to stick on there like that. Just get my glue out. I'll stick it on that way. Once it's all together, you'll see it easier. I know. I'll make sure that I've got the measurements and everything in the description for you to follow. What I should have really is should have made a template, I suppose. Right, so that needs to go on as long as it meets at the top there. Doesn't matter if it's slightly over or under at the bottom, because you're not going to see that anyway. Like that. And the same with this one. I think I want a mismatch. So let's have a look. Glue's not being very generous today. Come on, glue, come on out. Forever sticking the blooming pin in the damn thing. Trying to get the glue out. Again, let's get that to that top edge. Like that. So you can see where I'm going with this. Once the patterns are on there, you can see. Now these are 5 by 3 and 5 by 3 point a millimetre. So when I fold that in half, I'm a millimetre over on one edge. Well, that is the edge that I want on the outer side. Because you've got a fold there, it obviously you lose that millimetre in your fold, so hence that. So that's 5 by 3.1. So stick that on there. Yeah, we are going to have an overhang because I've cut that side down now, but that's fine. As long as that matches there and that matches there, and cut that off. Okay. The same on this side. Which one's got the overhang on it? That's the longer edge. These papers came from a very old just paper pad that I've got in my stash. Obviously you can use whatever you like, but because I'm going with a nautical theme, I'd use these wavy ones. Which one was the longer one? This one, I believe. Go on there. Meet that edge. Oops, getting glue everywhere. That's not good. Let's cut that off of there. Both rubbish. So now you have that. You see that? 5 by 5, and then the added 3 on the end. So it's 5 by 8, the whole thing, 5 by 8 when it's closed. 5 by 5 when it's closed. 5 by 8 that way. Cut your corners off. Score at 5, score at 8. 5, no, 5 and 7.5, 6.5. Blimey, Angie, I'm causing more confusion than anything, I think. I will give you the measurements properly in the description. So you're looking at that now. And like I say, originally it was meant to be like this. And then you've got all your bits on the outside. But I prefer it like that. Let's carry on anyway. Right, so these lovely sets give you little borders and all sorts. So if I can use that, I will. Don't know if it's going to be big enough to go over two, but we'll soon find out. Yeah, easy. Let's stick that on across there. Or there. So we need to cut. Well, the easiest way to do this Make sure that's level. Snip it off. And then do the same with the other side. Make sure it's nice and level. And snip off the excess. Might need a little bit of glue underneath that bit, but there you go. Right, let's have a look. What should we use? Well, that's cute. A little crab. That's beautiful. We'll put the lighthouse in one side. Let's pop out the whole lot. Nice thing with these, if you've got several frames, if you want to do any building up or anything, you can do. Let's have a look. How will that sit there? Oh, pretty. That's so pretty. So I'm going to pop out the middle bit. And that next little bit there. I'm not really a fan of these sort of things. I like to make my own, create my own pictures, painting and with stamps and stuff, but this is really mainly for quickness. Not that it's been that blooming quick, but there you go. So I'm going to put that frame on there, miss the next one, and perhaps have that raised off there. Yes, I think that will look nice. So, right. My frame needs to stick on up to, just up to that curve at the top there, really. I've got these long strips. They're just right for the job. Doesn't go over, I don't think. Nope, that's fine. Lovely. One across the bottom. Like that. That's it. Stick that down on there. Gives it a little bit of height. Doesn't matter about the top bit. Yeah, that's not going to go in a 5x5 envelope now, is it? 5x7 then. And then the middle bit, like that to be a little bit slightly higher than that, so thicker. Use these thicker pads for that. There we go. Let's just chuck up my rubbish hot air for now. Bloody sticking to me. It. One more. Get it off. Get it off. Right, stick that in there like that. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Like I say, I've never seen, I mean, when Jill did hers, it was this way, but me looking at that straight on, and I don't know if you'll get what I mean by showing you that, looking at it straight on, your picture disappears around the corner. Whereas if you fold it this way, it's coming to you. So I think I found a brand new concept. I don't know. I've never seen it before. On the other side, let's see. I will do this anchor. I'll do the same thing again. I use the outer frame. The anchor's quite nice. So all these little bloody pips get on my wick. Well, so we'll use this outer frame. Oops. Stuck on well, that one was, wasn't it? Let's get rid of that. I'm going to have that on there. Don't suppose it'll go on. No, don't want it like that, do I? Go on like that then. Again, let's use these long, thin. It's just a job, these are. I'm glad I found these. Found these on Amazon, I believe. Amazing what you find when you look hard enough. They're not any particular brand. I just come across them one day and I thought they look handy. Really skinny little strips, as you can see. And they're great for this kind of thing. Perfect for frames. And obviously if you need them smaller, you can cut them down a little bit. So they're great. All round greatness. Right, so I'm going to put that so that it overlaps that border there. On there. Again, I'm going to skip the centre frame. I mean, it does make a bulky card, and it might mean making a belly band or something to close it, keep it closed, you know, when it comes to sending it or anything. But a belly band's easy enough to make. It's just literally a strip of card, isn't it, that you glue, you know, into a loop and put around your card. I'll perhaps, I might do one. We'll have a look, see how it goes first. Let's have a look. That there, and that one there. These again, I found these at the same time as the little thin strips. I get through so much of this sort of stuff. End up buying it in bulk packets, which is good when you can find them. Go for brand names, you pay stupid money for them. But there you go. Right, that can go on there. I think we're about, so it still shows a little bit of that border. Right, so we're getting there. Let's see where I'm going with it now. It's looking pretty, is it not? Pretty. And then on these, I'm going to, I mean, let's have a look. I mean, that little crab is so gorgeous. I don't think I can leave him behind. I'm going to put this little crabby. He's really cute. Look at him. How sweet is that? I'm going to have him on there, I think. That one. Don't know. We'll put him on the lighthouse side. I'm going to put some, perhaps not sticky pads, maybe I should just use glue, so otherwise it doesn't get too thick. When that's closing up. Yeah, I'll put him there. I'm going to glue him on, so I'm going to glue him just over halfway. And there, like that. And I'm going to stick him about there. Because he's just so cute. There you go. And then we've got some little messages. Sail away with me. Many happy returns. In high tide or low tide, I'll be by your side. That's a tag though, isn't it? Thinking of you, many happy returns. I do like that tag. But then I do like that one as well. That one's got a jellyfish on it. Do you know what? I'm just going to pop them all out and see what goes. Let's make it pretty. Put a bit of string through the two tags and hang them from somewhere, hang them from the anchor or something. Like that. Yeah, that's nice. In fact, tell you what I'll do, I'll just stick them together with a little bit of one of these strips. What do I want that to be? Like that. Do it like that with a little bow on it, maybe. I don't know now. Let's have a look. Like that. Thinking of you, maybe on there. Many happy returns on there. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So, thinking of you. Can go on there. Like that. These, I'm going to stick a little bow on that. Got a tiny bow. Tiny little bow made up somewhere. Let's did I use it? Excuse my arm a moment. In my little stash box, things I've already made, there should be a tiny little green bow in here. I'm going to use it. Oh. Must have used it. Oh, that suckered me out then, didn't it? Right, let's get some ribbon. Bear with me 1 second. Let's have a nice greenish blue coloured bow. Quickly make a little tiny bow. Only want a tiny one, like that. Fiddly piddly, come here. This tiny little bow look pretty or what? Pretty, pretty. You can go on there like that then. So I'm going to need a bit more of that long stuff. On that one because it's raised, and some glue on that one because it's not. I'm going to stick those here like that. That's covered it. I'm going to use some super strong tape for this bow. Normally I'd get the hot melt on it, but for now just a little bit of this will do the trick. Red liner tape, good old red liner, great for absolutely any job. That, there you go, that can stick on there like that. And many happy returns can go on here. Like that. And there you have it. Beautiful. A different kind of fold. CC card. I'll try and do it so you can see how it will look if it were standing on the table. Like that. Like that. Okay, there we have it. I hope you enjoyed this demo. I certainly enjoyed making that. Nice quick little card. Like I say, when you close it up, being a 5x7 now rather than a 5x5 with having that oval, but obviously you would decorate yours to how it, you know, using whatever you want. If you wanted to go over the top and make it a bigger card, you can. Yeah, but I think that with your view is better than looking at it like that, for me anyway. And then your view would be like that. You see, you miss all your pictures. So much nicer when they're together like that. Hello, me again. I did say I was going to try and make you a template, which I've just done. So hopefully you'll be able to follow this. Obviously you can refer back to your screen to see what I've written down. Right, so basically start off with your card, 10 by 8 and 1/16 of an inches. The extra 16th is basically just to allow for the fold shrinkage, if you like. So from there you need to, once you've got your card size, you need to score right down the centre at 5 inches, like I've done there, and then turn around, score your second line at 5 inches and your third line at 6.5 inches. And then you should end up with this. What I did to get rid of that triangle, you can measure it out. It's 1.5 inches. You may want to go deeper than that. You'll see when you build your card, it will be a preference. Fold your card in half and cut that, so you get your triangle all in one go rather than trying to do it in 2 separate pieces. And then you should end up with this shape. Then you need to, you've already got your fold there, you need a valley fold that way, written it down on there for you, valley fold, and a mountain fold the other way. So you've got your valley and your mountain, and that's where you get your card shape from. You've seen the rest of it in the workings below, and this is where you get your shape. But hopefully this will help you. I'll turn it around so you can see what I've written. Hopefully this will help you, but this is what you should end up with. Okay, I hope you enjoy making that as much as I did, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you again for watching. Bye.